Folks, there is no delaying this any further. And you see, all over the country now, people are revolting against certain state governors who want to maintain lockdown. It can't go on. This ruination of the United States economy must end. Longing for that day yesterday. I have been longing for the White House briefing to be what it was yesterday for a month. I cannot describe for you. I've tried during the course of every day's busy broadcast. I have tried to experts setting policy. I don't know how many of them have been broke. I don't know how many of them have been where 22 million Americans are without a job, without any income, and unemployment compensation that just will not get it done. I don't know how many. There may be some. I'm sure that the law of averages would dictate some have been there, but I don't know how many. And I get the impression from Trump has been there, by the way. Trump has been at the edge of the cliff looking over it. His survival techniques are a fascinating story, and with every effort they're going to mount on this. But you look at some of these people, I don't want to mention the names. Names are not the important thing here. It's the ability to relate, the ability to have some kind of empathy, the nature of expertise and intelligence. It simply is better if there are people in the policy-making sphere who've been there, who are or have faced similar circumstances financially by any of this. And I think that way too many people in some positions of authority and power really don't face dire economic circumstances. As I say, scary to remember it, but enables me to understand what people are going through and how it cannot go on. It simply can't. There may be great risk in reopening the country in phases. There may be great risk in sending people back out to start working even under the guidelines. There are risks that have to be taken. They are certainly no different than risks the American people have taken throughout our history. We had to get involved in World War II once we were attacked by the Japanese in order to defend and protect ourselves. We had to take risks after 9/11. We've had to take risks our entire history as a nation. Taking risks, entrepreneurism, fearlessness, it's a hallmark of the American identity and of the American culture. And this shutdown and hunkering down in total fear is not a hallmark of American culture. Now, very quickly, here are the guidelines that were announced yesterday. And I'm going to have some comments in that briefing because it was brilliant. Trump, their White House correspondent, said the magic words. Dr. Fauci and the Scarf Queen have signed off on the guidelines. Okay, is worthy of being noted. People are so busy occupying themselves with their own problems that you may not have time. You may not have either living their lives or doing their jobs or what have you. But did you realize how, whatever length of time this task force has been up and running, there has not been one subversive leak or leak of sabotage